Okay, we'll start with the insight. Unusual alliances. See how ocean life practice collaboration to hunt.
If people stayed on the shore, never got underwater, how would we ever know that fish like one another? When you see fish interact with other creatures, like the octopus and the grouper, who go fishing together, they communicate in ways that we don't know what they're saying, but they know what they're saying. They've been on the Earth for hundreds of millions of years. They've had a long time to figure out these close relationships.
Sharks actually might prey on dolphins in a natural setting, but when they are presented with a bait ball, then they work together for this common goal to feed on the fish.
We had very large bait balls spread over probably half the size of a football field. We had mobula, we had dolphins, the bait was shifting everywhere, animals were coming in, moving out, just moving so quickly.
So we have some orcas around the bowl and also under. So everybody works together as a team, herding the fish. Males, female, everybody is doing this, and they will eventually share the stunned fish afterwards, which is pretty amazing to see. There is no competition, so everybody's working together and everybody is sharing the prey afterwards.
It really takes a long time of being in there, watching the same species of fish to figure out these really interesting things that they're doing. So I think that there's probably a lot of really interesting behaviours out there that we haven't even discovered yet.
Sea turtle conservation research. Alright, what's on our board for today? Evaluate CODA ASAP. Send a Ren the bait ball video. 1,000,000 views. Check science log. Orca from this region. Underweight. Scan lens. Head release lock. Wing release lock. Okay. Need new drone charger. It's really cool how everything has its own little like place here. Fins, helmet, all the little gear, tools, the tags, spot for 2 of the Ray drones. Along came a butterfly, a book of poems. Naomi Ito. Looks like that says The Invisible Pearl. Alright. One of our tasks I noticed, if you go to the overview, is listen to Andrea's click response at the model viewer. I don't know if we can do that if we have to activate that in the helm, but we can check the yeah, we'll have to check the helm here. Live stream recording of the bait ball has already exceeded 1,000,000 views. First leatherback turtle sighted in the region since the nesting beaches became too warm. Message from Andre.
I'm afraid I have bad news. The drone we deployed to map the dormant vents, it's gone. We lost contact hours ago. Without it, Arena worries we'll have to cancel the dive to the vents altogether. I'll keep patrolling the pickup spot, but I'm not optimistic.
Oh, well, watch it was like nabbed by people who work for the drilling company because they thought it was espionage. Something like that. Alright, a call from Call Arena.
Hey, Mirai. I assume you've heard that Andrea lost a drone.
Yeah, bad break. Did we get any usable data from the drone before it went missing?
Not really. We lost the signal too soon. I suspect Andrea believes it would have survived if we'd sent it to investigate the miners instead.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy that we only have one mapping drone. If this were a space mission, we would probably have 100. You sound a little frustrated. Is that with Andrea or the drone situation?
Both.
Yeah, his passion can sometimes be overwhelming.
I just wish he wasn't so cold with me, just because I turned my prior research into a successful biotech business. Not every company is evil.
I know. Those miners have him agitated. It's nothing personal.
Hopefully that's true.
Was that a yawn? Did you get any sleep?
Not really. Between the drone and staying up to chat with my daughter, I spent most of the night staring out of my cabin window at the moon.
My grandmother loved to take me freediving in the moonlight. It was magical. It's like the whole ocean glows.
Sounds like a fun grandmother.
She was. Is. She's alive, but suffers from dementia.
Sorry to hear that.
Thanks. Nana moved in with us after our mom died. I was 12. Ren was 4.
Are you and your sister close?
Most of the time. It's complex right now, but yeah, definitely. Where is your daughter?
She's at university in the UK.
What is she studying?
Pre-med. But she also has a passion for music. She has been playing in the same indie band for years.
What's her music like?
Hard to describe. I'm sure Sophie would love for you to check it out. I'll send you her latest single.
Ooh.
Isn't your sister also at university?
My sister, took a break for a few years, but she's back now.
There's a story there. Not my business.
She's had to deal with tough stuff. We both have. I just seem to have an easier time adjusting.
Does she want your help?
I don't think she wants her stuff to get in the way of my success.
You sound like me talking about my daughter.
Yeah, complex. People are messy. That's why I study whales. Speaking of which, I better get prepped for our next dive.
Yeah.
Catch you later.
Yes, of course.
I really appreciate the human touch there. I'll call Ren.
Hi, Mirai. It must be late there.
That's okay. I'm on dive time.
I showed Nana the highlights from your live stream.
Yeah? Did she like the whales?
It's hard to know. She did huff at the dolphins, though.
She used to read you that story every night.
Yeah, you've told me that, but I don't really remember.
Are you doing okay with her?
Kind of. You do this better.
Did you want to talk about next semester?
When you get back. It's complex.
You know, I can look at coming back earlier.
That's crazy talk. Go speak to your whales.
Gonna try. Catch you later.
There's a song unlocked. So you can check that out. Sophie Gibson, Something in the Water. Also, let's see, on the overview, the next dive is ready. Let's see the goals there. Deploy first playback device for humpback song study. Explore the seamount area where the sperm whale family has been diving. Okay. South China Sea. Medium to good visibility, 14 degrees. And let's see, can we see... I was gonna say, can we see the map from in here, but whoa! That's pretty cool. Alright, well, what I'm curious about is like the overview here is check with Urbina on the progress of the mapping drone. So we did that, but Andrea's quick response at the model viewer we weren't able to do. And I don't know if that's just because we don't have enough data or I'm missing something. But I don't have anything. The actual behavior listing. So I guess we'll have to see what happens with that. I'm not sure. For now, we're going to go on the next dive. Here we go.
Day 7. About to enter the Twilight Zone. I'm following Andrea's family down to the seamounts where I hope to observe them hunting. Irina has been testing our samples and is worried about a harmful algal bloom being somewhere nearby, so I am to keep an eye out for that. Check. I'm also keeping an eye out for more turtles. I know they're out there, ready to dive.
I'm in and okay.
And we're streaming.
Hello everyone, welcome, or welcome back. I'm diving near a seamount region, also known as the Twilight Zone, because it is just beyond reach of the sun. And we'll be taking some questions live, so be nice.
We'll also be testing a playback system to interact with whales.
Ooh, a new species. Split fin flashlight fish. Wow, a spider crab. We can scan 37 of them. Holy cow. Ah, John Dory. Zeus Faber. Another new species. Nice to meet you, Mr. Dory. There's a lot of spider crabs spread out through here. Comb jelly, that's new. We're getting a lot of new guys here. John Dory. Another one. There's only 6 of those to scan. Another hammerhead swimming over. There's 3 of 6. Another comb jelly. Whoa, 43 of those to scan. Holy cow. Got 13 of 18 hammerheads. Swim down here and see what's down below. Another spider crab. Another comb jelly. There's 4 out of 6 of the John So, let's see. When I access explore the seamount area where the tagged sperm whales have been diving. Live stream. Oh yeah, we are live. Okay, so I can get to the map here when I'm out on a dive and see my goal here, and I can see these spots that must be suggesting to me areas of species that I have not found. I see. Okay, so when we do the cleanup, when we want to really find all the species, let's test this out and see the two behind me here. Let's see if I find a couple, and that changes that. So there's a comb jelly. And let's see the map. Yep, so one of those spots is gone, and then a little off to the right here there should be another. I don't see the other one though. See how close we are on the map. Oh, it has disappeared. Oh wait, it's moved off this direction. Okay. Look to the right a little bit and see what we see. There's hammerhead, comb jelly. Aha! Here we are. The drone goes by me here. Alright, so that was a group of pilot fish. And then we'll take a look, and yeah, so those spots are all the indicators if you want to complete the list. Quite a lot of them in each dive zone, but that's helpful to know for when you want to do the cleanup. Group of spider crabs. Oh, that cleaned out the area, I guess. No, there's another one behind me again. Comb jelly there. Alright, let's see if that was our guy. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's actually not too time consuming when you use the map to be able to find things. Comb jelly. Oh, a new one. Orange Ruffy. Group of them. The flashlight fish going by. Right. It's quite a lot though. So we'll kind of head to our goal and then we'll do cleanup later as we find more things. Orange Ruffies again. Just kind of see what we see as we naturally go through the dive. cool when you can see the shadow of that far below. Ah, this is an octopus squid, the Dana octopus squid. Looks like there's quite a bit on the map because a lot of these are going to be the spider crabs. Oh, another new guy. The silver chimera. Ooh, that's cool looking. Alright.
Want to hear something cool? So do I. I'm hoping that buoy can send a little message to our humpback friends.
That's right. Andre's going to serenade some humpbacks.
Well, not me, but using a song I generated from other recordings.
Another leatherback turtle, Andre. And feasting on some moon jellies.
That is odd. Is that the same one we saw before?
It looks bigger, but let me zoom scan it to be sure.
Observation is one thing, but scientific data is another. Scan lots of these moon jellies. This must have been the cluster. Oh no, this is a new area. I was going to say there was a big cluster over to the left before. We've got a few more scans here. There's another one. Alright, zoom scan on this guy here. Get an identity.
We can run the sample in the lab, but I am sure this is a different one.
Do they typically travel together? Wouldn't it be surprising to find two this far off course?
Yes, it would be.
And yet, here they are.
Welcome back, turtles. Enjoy.
Alright, we got a new insight. I think I'm just gonna watch these as they pop up from now on, so we'll do aging in reverse real quick. Explore how jellyfish regenerate themselves, providing clues to understanding human aging.
Jellyfish have mechanisms of self-repair. They're constantly getting bitten by turtles and chunks getting taken away. 50% of the jellyfish population are wounded.
Wow.
So they've gone through 500 million years living, persisting in the ocean in simplicity, and they've come up with some remarkable ways of living. There's something called the immortal jellyfish and how they age, aging in reverse, which we're just beginning to understand, where they get old and then degenerate back into a youth again. In understanding the gene pathways and how this happens, this could look at, humans. We don't have this capacity to age in reverse. It's like Benjamin Button, and it's here. And it just takes the kind of focus and dedication to look at that jellyfish and to grow that jellyfish and to figure out how to use the best available scientific tools to get at this question. It's just about kind of looking super deeply and letting the secrets unfold.
Enjoy your beautiful moon jellies.
Okay, time to see if any humpbacks respond to our song.
Jordan wants to know how you will know.
Great question. If we have recorded him before, we'll see if the influence of our song affected his.
Scientists believe whales from one region can influence the song of whales from another when they mix.
Hey Andre, we've recorded a song from this one before, right?
We have.
How quickly can you compare his two songs?
Well, I need to wait for his song to complete at least one full cycle.
And how long is that?
20 minutes, maybe more.
Wow, that's a long, slow ballad.
Come, Jelly.
Dana squid. It looks like they're hunting...
Lanternfish.
Well called, Irina. We'll make you a sea witch yet.
I'm sorry, a what?
Let's scan a few to pick up their hunting behavior. Here goes.
Scott from Denver wants to know if they eat each other.
Some do. I think this one was upset he missed out on his prey.
Great. I've been waiting for this. I have just activated your UV light.
First of all, don't mess with...
Swell shark. That guy's pretty
my
swell.
suit when I'm diving. Secondly, you spoiled my surprise.
Yeah, they're pretty small. Zoom scan using white light. Change light to UV and zoom scan patterns. Whoa, okay. Is that actually... actually changes what we're able to see. Human perspective. Okay. Change to UV light. Whoa.
Swell sharks have developed biofluorescence to communicate with each other. Their eyes have special adaptations for the UV light. Now you can see what a swell shark sees.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's pretty cool.
Next, you can try the black light I installed in your sub.
You did not. You did install it in your dorm room back in the day. Your wife showed me pictures.
Well, uni was a good time.
Silly little primate eyes. Learn how technology developed by Dr. David Gruber is enabling us to see the ocean as sea creatures do.
The energy from our star flies through the universe, through our atmosphere, and hits us at the ground. But now, when we go underwater, the ocean properties of water are like pure blue filter. So it's going to filter out all these other wavelengths except blue. As you go down further, it's primarily blue, blue, blue till 700 meters. And at that level, there's still faint photons of sunlight in the blue range. And we call this the twilight zone. And there, animals are still perceiving a tiny little bit of our sun's energy. Below this, it's gone. 24/7 darkness.
Terrifying.
It turns out that there's a ton of color vision down in the deep, so it's like they're making enough light down there to be able to be satisfying all the eyes of the deep sea creatures. So it's not this totally dark world down there. It's still light, it's just the animals are making the light rather than the sun. We've designed all this technology to kind of satisfy our visual hardware. As I started looking at other animals, they have totally different hardware. And I've been looking at everything through these silly little primate eyes. We have to overcome our humanness to jump behind the world of a shark or another creature and see the world from their perspective. We found a biofluorescent shark, and it only sees right at the blue-green interface. So it's really just tuned to a very similar spectrum to the environment it lives in. This fluorescence was creating greater contrast for the shark. It's like this endless well of information. We're at the very tip of the iceberg.
What am I looking for here?
Oh, one of our sperm whale tags must have fallen off.
Andre, you really need better glue for these.
I don't use glue.
I've tracked down the tag. It's in a cave. I wonder how it got in here. Oh, what the?
Mirai!
An octopus!
Are you okay?
Other than getting inked in front of a live global audience?
You know, you might want to get that off you. It will probably attract predators.
Oh, wonderful.
Ah, we got all of this whale shark. Let's see the log. Here he is. You can see everything is in the twilight zone under 200 meters. Nocturnal, it sleeps in rocky outcroppings during the day. Some individuals have been seen sleeping on top of each other. How the swell shark looks to the human primate eye. How the swell shark looks to another shark. Biofluorescent patterns visible with UV light. Cool.
Okay, last boy of the dive. How are you feeling?
Chances of suit holding out until the end of the dive? Good. Hope of seeing if our humpback song had any effect, well...
You know this, but for the viewers, science is not magic, it takes patience.
I'd like to believe in a little magic. Sperm whale, I think it's... Yes, it's hunting! First time we'll be able to document it with Andre's technology. Come on, come on. And then the buzz. I got it!
Raj from Mumbai wants to know, what's the buzz?
I think he was making a joke.
Got it. But what is the buzz? How is it used?
We're not entirely sure, but definitely associated with being close to prey.
This is just the warm-up. The real fun will come in the deep.
Alright, we also got the 14th Dana octopus squid. I'm not able to toggle through those screens until I go back into the menu. In the Twilight Zone, instead of long feeding tentacles like other squids, has yellow photophores, light-producing organs at the end of two of its tentacles, complete with lids so it can flash them at will. Hey, are you winking at me? Almost got all the hammerheads. An unknown sensor.
Andre!
Leather packs.
Well, there's no way these little ones are thousands of miles off course. Right, Andre?
Give him a minute.
Right. Let's scan a few of these to get their gender. There's a tiny tag here. Andre?
Chen from Shanghai wants to know why you care about their gender.
Well, their sex is determined by the temperature of their nests. Warming beaches wiped out the turtles in this region.
Believe in a little magic now, Andre?
I may just start, but let me check on that tag first.
Oh, wow. Glad we didn't miss this.
Beautiful.
Yeah, they must have been hunting down past the rift.
I think we found our spot for our first deep dive.
Mirai, check out that one closest to you. What's that on its skin?
Not sure I can catch them. They're headed to the surface. Might just be a scrape from a ship strike.
Yeah, let's hope that's all it is.
Let's end it here.
Hope and worry. Complete dive 4.
I know it seems like Andre worries about everything. But I really understand where that comes from. Everyone's seen the pictures, but I can tell you it was really tough to be doing hands-on work when we were losing entire species. For me, it was the whales. But for Andre, it was the turtles. I stayed to help him. Several of the other scientists did as well. By then, only Andre's protected nests were the ones producing turtles in the region. We all figured that the population was going to collapse, and eventually it did. But seeing this large man spend day after day carrying tiny turtles from the nest to the water, it inspired us to stay. I mean, coming back now, it feels like another world. Andre is not an angry man, Irina. He's just a man who gets angry when he sees people say it's too hard, or that they don't care at all.
With a little help from my friends, one community's successful efforts in protecting leatherback turtles from near extinction.
These animals travel thousands of kilometers, navigating open oceans that have no physical landmarks. They have that innate ability to find their way. They're only sharing our beach for a short point in time, but they need protection because man has brought an ancient species to near extinction. I got involved at a time when hostilities were very real. People came with guns and machetes to poach a turtle. We would protect these animals at all costs. Because on the high tides, when the tide comes up, this area here will be flooded, right? So when the sea turtle lays her egg, the nest requires a constant temperature. And if we recognize that this nest is in a real bad spot, we choose a spot further inland on the beach that's stable, and then we would evaluate if the eggs were able to hatch because of us moving them. And in both cases, we're always right. So as the villagers began to benefit from the tourism that turtle conservation was creating, they saw that the turtle was worth more to them alive than dead. The children really love sea turtles. We educate them, but we involve them. And by so doing, we get them to a level of interest where they want to become actively involved. When we first started this conservation work, we would encounter at the height of the nesting season 30, 40 turtles. Now we encounter over 500. That's significant. Some people argue, well, that's nature. Leave them. Why protect them? But remember, humans have to intervene sometimes to help nature keep existing.
Hi, Mirai. Sorry to miss the post-dive brief. I've been listening to our humpback recordings for hours and got myself in a kind of funk. Actually, I started listening to the humpbacks and then switched to Miles Davis. Anyway, I don't see any clear sign that our playback influenced any of the other whales yet, but I just know we're on the right track. I'm sorry to be in such a mood. Don't know what to make of those turtles or what's going on with our sperm whale family. Right. Catch you in a bit.
All right. There's another new song unlocked. I just wanted to see. Looks like the call to Arena is not one that you can redo, that it was just sort of the end of that cutscene. But for the next dive, South China Sea, poor visibility, water temperature 16 degrees, and we are search for a giant squid using a light-based lure that mimics the bioluminescent alarm. Collect microbial near a large brine pool for clues on potential cures to human diseases. Now we're 478 meters below. All right. That's where we'll end it for this one.